I'm gonna hit.
All right, welcome everybody. My name is Deonis Royale Sylvester. I'm CEO and founder of Beyond the 750 Club, and we want to welcome you guys to the Beyond the 750 Club house. On every Sunday evening, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we get together to talk about building your financial house. This is not about me and myself. This is about what my company can do to help you and your family build your own financial house, because of course your financial house is way more important than mine. Like I like to say, it doesn't matter what my mortgage or my rent is, because you're not going to pay it. And the same thing goes, wherever you stay at in your household, I won't pay your rent or mortgage per se, specifically out my pocket, but Beyond the 750 Club has a program in place that can help assist where you can generate an extra income so that you can provide and pay for your rent, whatever it may be. So we try to help people that come in understand how you can go from zero a month to whatever your financial goal is per month, an additional income. Here at Beyond the 750 Club, our job is to give you a path and to do that and support you along the way and answer and address any questions that you have along the path and the journey of your financial house. So when we're talking about a financial house, ladies and gentlemen, the most important thing in any house when it's being built is the foundation. I know people don't see the foundation of people's houses, but that is the most important structure, because a house built on sand will not stand. So I like to address financially everybody's financial house with the foundation. Now, I liken it to if a person has children, you don't have to tell me if you have children or not, but I want you to take your youngest child, take their age, and then I want you to take your yearly salary, your yearly income. And since you plan to take care of your children till they are at least 18 years old, let's say, for example, your youngest child is 8, and you want to take care of them at least till they're 18 before they go to college, then you're going to need to take care of them for the next 10 years. If you have an income of $50,000 a year, then you're going to need $500,000 to take care of your child for the next 10 years. My question to you is, how much of that 500,000 do you have laying around in liquid assets? So you want to take that in consideration. I like to use this page as the mindset. How do we think about money when it comes into our household? So if you're going to take care of your child for the next 10 years at $50,000 a year, and that's 500,000, ask yourself, how much of that do I actually have in the bank? If something was to happen to me tomorrow, will I be able to take care of my child for the next 10 years? If the answer is no, then what we highly recommend at Beyond the 750 Club is that you secure that income through the form of life insurance. Now, I am not a life insurance agent. I'm not licensed, but I like to have people think about that, because we live day to day, but your children depend on you 100% of the income. So if you plan to take care of your child, protect that income, get with the life insurance agent and protect as much as that money as you possibly can. That's how you secure your financial foundation for your family. So now that we've taken care of that first brick of the financial house being the foundation, let make sure that it stands for generations to come. Okay. So now that we have our foundation, and we know cash is king, right? If you got all the cash, you can. But if you live here in the United States of America, you basically are using the United States currency, the US dollar, to provide and take care of your family. But what if you travel across seas and you go to different countries? You can only take a certain amount of cash with you. And then once you get there, you have to convert it to that country's currency. But what if you have credit? If you have good credit, it's kind of like a chessboard. If you know anything about chess, the king, of course, if you check the king, then the game is over. But the king, ladies and gentlemen, can only move on a chessboard one direction. It can move back and forth, side to side, but only one time. It can only move one space. The queen, on the other hand, the queen has free reign of the chessboard. She can move in any direction, but she can move as many times as she likes. That's the freedom of credit. So I liken cash is king, but credit is the queen. So people don't pay much attention to their credit as much as they do cash, but they need to take important heed of their credit because that is what opens doors for you. If you're trying to, like we laid the foundation. So now that we laid foundation, we want to look in actually getting a home. We want to build a home. If you have bad credit, you can get a home, but your interest rate is going to be much higher. Your mortgage note is going to be much higher. Your down payment requirement is going to be much higher. But once you have good credit, great credit, then you have programs that says, oh, you have great credit, you don't even need any money down. Oh, you have great credit, we're going to assist you with down payment. We're going to give you money at the closing. It's like because you're treating your credit correctly, people are throwing money your way. So here at Beyond the 750 Club, we want to help people understand the mindset of the cash and the credit. So if the person's credit is not where you want it to be, or you don't know where your credit score is, at Beyond the 750 Club, we offer the opportunity for you to get yourself into the prestigious 750 Club, and we help you clean up your credit for free. So you don't have to pay these outlandish $700, $1,500 to somebody to fix your credit. You don't have to do that. You do have to pay a monitoring fee. We have a $29 a month monitoring, but the credit repair through Beyond the 750 Club is absolutely free. And once you come through Beyond the 750 Club and you're a member, you have any questions or concerns while you are going through the process, we are definitely here to help you do so. So if you are on this podcast and you are looking at the QR code, I'm not saying, you got to do it, but just use your smartphone and just scan the QR code and go ahead and sign up for the free membership and to get your credit repair started today. Because once you're in the 750 Club, oh, we have some doors and some memberships that we want to welcome you guys to. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. So if you are thinking about getting your credit right, or you don't even know what your credit score is, we highly recommend that you scan the QR code and get started with the Beyond the 750 Club free credit right away. Now, we have the foundation laid. Now we are in our home, like we got good credit. So now we're walking inside of the home. Now, let me ask you guys, once you are in your own home, what makes a house a home? When you actually furnish it, right? When you bring your sectional in, when you bring your flat screen TVs in, when you bring your dishes in and your microwaves and your washers and your dry, you have to furnish this house, correct? So in order to furnish this house, we can use our credit, we could, but how about Beyond the 750 Club introducing you to a way that you can make daily income and make daily income through the foreign exchange market, or what some call Forex. Now, I know it might be foreign to some of you listening. You probably never heard of foreign exchange, or I'll put it this way, you've probably heard of stocks, like the stock market. Forex is similar to the stock market. The only difference is Forex trades about $5 trillion a day. I thought it was a billion. I had to do my research. It's $5 trillion a day that moves through the foreign exchange daily. So what Beyond the 750 Club has a job of doing is sharing with people how you can get in the middle of this foreign exchange and position yourself to make whatever dollar amount that you desire for yourself and for your family. Now, how we intend to do that, that's a bold statement that you're going to help somebody make an additional dollar amount that they want. Like some people want $100 a day, an extra $300 a day. Some people want an extra $1,000 a day. And I am not the one to judge or say that you can or cannot make that income, but I can strongly say that with our tools that we have here at Beyond the 750 Club, you can position yourself to make that income on a daily basis. And you can use the tools that we have called the 750 Edge scanner and the 750 Edge Razor scanner. And what is a scanner, Dion? How does that even work? You're talking a different language. You're saying Forex and foreign exchange and scanners, and how does this even work? I definitely want to make the money. Don't get me wrong. I want to make the money, but can you show me how this 750 Edge and how this 750 Edge scanner works? So what I want to do at this time, I want to actually bring up the foreign exchange market. So you can see, if you can see my screen right now, you're looking at the stock. This is the foreign exchange market, and we have a currency up here called gold. You might see gold/US dollar. So people that are experienced in foreign exchange, they like to say that gold is a high volatile market and it's risky for traders because it moves so fast that people can lose money quickly. And I understand that because right now you're looking at a blank chart. You just see the blue candles that go up and you see the red candles that go down. If you are new to the foreign exchange market or the stock market, just looking at this canvas, you would not know when to get in the market to buy or when to get in the market to sell. Just looking at this, I can assume, hey, it looks like it's going up. So should I get in for a buy or should I get in for a sale? I don't know. This is the power of the 750 Edge. Ladies and gentlemen, I likened it to say it gives you an edge in the market. So what I am going to do, I'm going to edge, watch the magic happen. Boom. Now, even if you have no experience in trading, if you can understand the English language and you have a smartphone and you have the trading view on your phone as the app, you, ladies and gentlemen, can use this on a daily basis to make that dollar amount that you want. $100, $300, $1,000 a day. You can now do it with the 750 Edge. How does that work, Deonis? Let me explain. Right now, you are looking at where you see it says sell and it says buy. And then there's also things that say pre-buy or pre-sale. Well, the proprietary services of the 750 Edge scanner, it gives you an alert, ladies and gentlemen, of when the market is showing momentum going up or going down. The 750 Edge is created to show you if you get into a sale using our scanner to get 30 up to 30 pips per move. Now, what does that even mean? If you're new to the foreign exchange, what is a pip? What does that mean when you say 30 pips, 20 to 30 pips? Can you explain that? Well, yes. The market moves in what we call pips. It moves up and down. A pip is a certain movement which calculates to dollars. So most people who are introduced to trading, if they're new to it, they're just being introduced, they don't want to risk a lot of their money. So the average person, once they're introduced to it, they say, well, yeah, I'll invest $100, maybe $200 at the most. That's how much I am, quote unquote, willing to risk, because all investments are risks. So if a person is brand new and they're willing to risk $100 to $200 in the market, and it says, you're going to get me 20 to 30 pips, what does that mean, Deonis? So if you have $100 account and you go and buy a brokerage account, because you're going to need a brokerage firm to put that money in to trade, which is something we'll get into later if you decide to be a part of the academy. But for right now, we're just going to keep it simple. If you have $100 and you want to get into the market, you don't want to risk that whole entire $100. So you trade pips. And when you're trading a pip, the leverage that you want to, or risk that you want to have, you don't want to risk any more than 5% of your account. So if you got $100, you don't want to risk more than $5 of your $100, right? So that means you would take a trade you don't want to lose no more than $5. So how much can you actually risk on a trade? Because they move in pips. So the lowest that you can risk is 10 cents. You can trade 10 cents. Yes, you can. In the market, you can trade 10 cent. And that is what we recommend if you are in the market to trade 10 cent at a time with only $100. So what does that mean? If you are trading 10 cents and the market moves 30 pips, then we would say 10 cent times 30. That is $3. And a person might say, well, that's not a lot of money, Deonis. I put $100 in the account. I traded 10 cent, which really is not a lot of money. I only risked 10 cent, but that 10 cent move, when you said sell, it went 30 pips and I made $3. So now your account is at $103. The average person nowadays in 2025 would say, that is not a lot of money. And I'll be honest with you, it is not, but you only risk 10 cents to get $3. So that is a very good return on your investment. Like, really, where else can you go and take 10 cents, give someone 10 cents, and in 15 to 30 minutes, they'll give you back $3. It doesn't happen anywhere in the world except in the foreign exchange market. So turning that 10 cent to $3 is not bad. But here at Beyond the 750 Club, we want to make trading worth your while because you cannot furnish your home with $3. Even if we took all four of these signals, right, and all four of them hit 30 pips, 30 pips, 30 pips, and 30 pips. At $3 a piece, that's 3, 6, 9, that's $12. Yeah, we can get a latte from Starbucks, but we're not buying anything to furnish our house with. So I totally understand that. So here at Beyond the 750 Club, we say, do not take your $100 and just go and put it in a brokerage account because it's not going to give you the leverage that you need to make a lot of money in the daytime, like that $100 or that $300 or that $1,000 in a day. So how do we fix that? What's the solution to that, Deonis? Well, we recommend the $100 investment, and then you use other people's money. So what we educate you to do is to take that $100 and then you go to our recommended company that we partner with so that you can use other people's money. Now, here's an example. Here where it says $15,000, you can actually go and borrow $15,000 of someone else's money to trade in the foreign exchange market for $199. Remember, I stated somebody would take 100 or 200 and put it in the market. But once you partner with Beyond the 750 Club, it's not even $199. What we do, we have a built-in discount that we have for everybody that is part of Beyond the 750 Club. So once I apply this coupon, once you get with Beyond the 750 Club, instead of you investing 200, now all you need is that $99.50 or the $100. Instead of putting it in a brokerage account and trading 10 cents, you can now invest the $99 and get a $15,000 account. And now you can trade $1. Now you can trade $10. So what's the difference? What does that mean, Deonis? Let's go back to TradingView. So if we were on TradingView and we had a $15,000 account as opposed to a $100 account, and we were new, you know, we're using the scanner to actually get into the market because we don't know anything about Forex. We're just on this webinar learning from Beyond the 750 Club. How does this work? So we're going to say, okay, I'm going to take $1 now instead of 10 cents and I'm going to trade. What happens to that dollar? Okay, when you use that dollar and you get your 30 pips, that $1 is now $30. So now this trade is $30. This one is $60. This one is $90. And now you're at $120 for the day. Remember, I said some people want to make $100. Some people want to make 300. Some people want to make 1,000. Can you do 1,000 with that same $15,000 account? You can. Now, the risk tolerance, it does have to be there. Remember, you don't want to lose in more than 5% of your money. So then you want to take into consideration what's 5% of 15,000. Okay, so I don't want to lose any more than $500 on this one trade. Understood. Okay, so now if we wanted to trade $10, we got courage now and say, okay, instead of trading $1, Deonis, can we trade Let's look at the loss. If we were looking at a loss of, we are willing to risk $500 to, let's say, $600 of the 15,000. We're willing to risk $600. Then we can do a $10 trade and we can actually 600 pips. I mean, I'm sorry, not 600, 60 pips. 60 pips times $10 is 600. So I am willing to risk $600 to get the three. Does that sound crazy? Yes, it kind of does, but you have to understand how the foreign exchange market goes, especially with gold. Remember when I stated at the beginning, gold has a high volatility. So based on the high volatility, we want to have a bigger risk to our reward. So doing that, we have a $10 trade. This trade, instead of it being at 10 cents being $3, or at $1 being $30, at $10, ladies and gentlemen, at 30 pips, that's $300. So this sale at 30 pips got us $300. This one is $600. This is now $900. Now we are at $1,200 from these four signals that we received from the 750 edge. Does it win all the time? No, it does not win every single trade. But just looking at these current four, all four of these did take profit, getting you your 30 pips each one. So if you took these four and you had your $15,000 account, then you have a $1,200 profit. It costs you $99 to invest and get somebody else's 15,000. Then you got into the market using the scanners. You took these four trades when your phone said, hey, sell. You got into the sale. You set your profit for 30 pips. You set your stop loss for 60 pips. It never went down 60 pips. It never went anywhere near taking you out of the trade. It just immediately dropped and gave you your 30. Immediately dropped, and immediately went up. So there was very little pullback for risking losing the money. This was a great week for people with gold. And actually, this wasn't even the entire week. This was Monday, and this was Friday, and this was Tuesday. So within 3 days, we made $1,200 using other people's money. And that is the power of the 750 Edge, as opposed to using your own money. When you partner with Beyond the 750 Club, we give you the tools that you need so that you can actually generate a daily income from the market and supplement your family until you have that money where you don't need the life insurance anymore that I spoke about as far as your foundation. Because when you pour the cement, it's wet. It is wet. You can't walk on it. You got to wait for it to settle and get hard. Once it's hard, that's basically saying, I have money now. I'm using the market. I'm growing an income, a daily income. I have a $500,000. It might have took me 6 or 7 years, but now I have it. So now I don't need the insurance anymore. I can use that money and now invest as well. That is the power of the 750, ladies and gentlemen, and the power of using other people's money so that you can generate that $100,000, $300,000 days or weeks or whatever it is that you so desire. Now, the question might be coming up, man, if this thing can generate money like this, Deonis, how much does this thing cost? I know it can't be cheap. If you're saying that we can use this product and make thousands of dollars like this on a daily basis, how much is this scanner going to cost me? And I'm going to be honest with you guys, the 750 Edge is $750 lifetime cost. If you wanted to pay a one-time fee, you can buy the 750 Edge for $750. You can buy the Edge Razor for $750, or you can get them both for $1,000. Now, somebody might be asking, Dion, what's the difference in the Edge and the Edge Razor? Well, gold is high volatility. US 30 is high volatility. NAS 100, high volatility. These are markets that move very fast and they're highly risked. It's a lot of risk. Even Bitcoin, if you want to trade with cryptocurrency, it's a lot of volatility and consolidation going on, and it's risky for a lot of people. The 750 Edge was created for the volatile markets. It has a different algorithm than the Edge Razor, which is built for traditional pairs like the Canadian dollar and the United States dollar, or the USD versus the JPY. The regular foreign currencies that move at a slower pace, that is what the edge razor is for. It's kind of like the edge gives you the haircut, and the edge razor is like going to give you the lining. You got to take your time. You don't want to, you don't want to rush when you're giving somebody a lining. So that's why it's the edge razor, and it's geared to give you 10 to 15 pips in that slower moving market, but the edge gives you anywhere between 20 to 30 pips because it moves that much faster. Some people trade both and they want to get both pairs, and you are able to do that for a lifetime investment of $1,000. You can pay for the year. We do have the year for $350 for one or $500 for both for the year. Or if you want to do it monthly, there's a $50 a month for one or $75 a month for both of the scanners. But you definitely can do that. What we highly recommend is that you do not use your own money to invest in the markets. What you want to do is use a risk of other people's money. Like I say, use your $100 to leverage $15,000. Now, in order to do that, you see this QR code. 1 second. This QR code is for our partners where you can actually get funded. You can get funded up to $1 million. And if a person wanted to invest and get $1 million account fund, you can definitely do that. And the $1 million account is not even an investment of over it's $2,950. For $2,950, you get access to $1 million where you can actually trade on a daily basis. Use the scanner to make $300 to $600 to $1,000 a day. Or if you want to use a larger lot size because you have $1 million account fund, you are by all means able to do that. Our job here at Beyond the 750 Club is to position you and your family to win. Position you guys for financial greatness. And that's how we do that with the tools that we have created and the partnerships that we have formed here together to help you guys do that. But before you invest your own money, even the $50 a month, even because you can go and do this month to month. But before you do that, we want you to see how it works for you yourself, risk-free. So here at Beyond the 750 Club, we're giving everyone here who is investing their time to learn more about the scanners and learn more about our funding partners. We allow you to use the scanner free for 30 days before you make any commitment. So here at this QR code, you want to scan this QR code and then sign yourself up, register to actually get access to both scanners. We won't even have you pick one or the other. We'll give you both scanners for 30 days risk-free so that you can use for yourself. Once you scan this QR code, it's going to ask you for your TradingView username. If you do not have a TradingView account yet, there is a link that is there and you can sign up for a free TradingView account. And you get that account, and once you have that, just reply to the email with your username that you set up. I'm sorry, was there somebody say something? Okay, I'm sorry. So once you give us the username, then we'll give you access and you have access for 30 days. And then we have a community that's built in as well. It's not a Facebook community. It's our private Beyond the 750 Club group where you can come together and have answer questions, get anything that you need addressed, get all those issues concerned. See, now, if you can hear my phone, what I'm going to do, because I just received an alert. What is that alert? Right now, I am on I'm on a 4-hour chart. So let's go to the 15-minute chart and see what type of alert that we have. Was it on? Okay, it's pre-sale. It is an actually confirmed sale, but when you get a sale alert, it's basically saying, hey, the market may be about to go down in a downward motion. Some people call it bearish or bullish, but for the sake of if a person does not know, we're saying it's going to go on a downward trend. It might be a position to go down. So we would wait until we received a confirmed red alert that said sell. Once we have that confirmed sale alert, then we would get into the market and set our TP for 25 to 30 pips. You set your stop loss at the 50 to 60 pips because it's possible it can spike up. And we want to make sure we have a high enough cushion that if it does spike up, it doesn't take us out and then it continues to go on its downward momentum. but I was glad that I do this on Sunday just for those purposes. So when the market actually opens up, if it does give us an indicator, we can see live and actually take the trade if it does so. So it did give an alert for a pre-sale, and we're going to wait and see what the market does. See, it's even though it said pre-sale, the next candle was now blue. It was coming back up. So we're not just jumping into a trade just because we received an alert. It's giving us a heads up. We could be on our job, we can be in our car, we could be doing our life, taking care of our business. But once we get an alert, it's just basically saying, hey, keep a head up because the market might be doing something that we might be interested in. So that is the power of the 750 Edge and how it can help you and benefit you and your family. So like I said, make sure you scan this QR code and take advantage of getting 30 days of free access to both scanners. Now, our promise to you is this. Any profits that you make from using the scanner over 30 days beyond the 750 Club will not ask for one red penny of it. That is yours. You invested your time to get the scanners. If you take the chances or the risk or whatever you want to call it to take the trade, when it says take the trade, any money that you make is definitely yours to keep. So definitely make sure you scan this code. And as I say, we do have the learning platform back in the back for our members. But also, not only that, because Beyond the 750 Club is a financial literacy a component. I mean, it's a we just want people to have money as many ways as possible, multiple streams of income from one platform. Even though you may be new and you might be just starting to download and use the scanner yourself today or tomorrow, we have an affiliate program because some of you may know people who are trading or who have experience in trading, and you can now share the scanner with them. So if you become an affiliate with Beyond the 750 Club, not only do you have free access for 30 days to use the scanner, but you can share the scanner with others. And if they decide after using the free trial, they want to use it for a month, they want to pay bi-monthly, then you make a 20% commission off their $50 a month or $75 a month order. If they decide they want to pay by the year, they want to pay the 350 or the 500, then you make 25% annually. If they decide, hey, I want to do both of them, I want to pay that $1,000 because I want that one-on-one with Deonis, I want both of those, and I want that free credit monitoring that he spoke about, then you make 30% of that $1,000 on that lifetime offer. Not only that, say that you recommend someone to this and then they go out and tell somebody about the affiliate network. Well, we also want to reward you for that as well. So anything that anybody else does that you recommend to Beyond the 750 Club, you also receive an override on anything that they do for life. So that's our way of rewarding you for being a part of our Beyond the 750 Club community. And we just want, like I say, everyone here to win. Now, remember earlier I said once you're part of the 750 Club, the prestigious credit score of 750, we have an elite partnership where we have a crowdfunding opportunity where people can actually build wealth with their credit. Because most people, when they have great credit scores, they keep it to themselves. You know, they have low mortgages, they have low car notes. But most people, they don't tend to seem to know what to do with good credit. So here at Beyond the 750 Club, we actually take groups of 10 people that have great credit scores of 750, and we create what we have a trust that we put together for those 10 individuals, starting their trust together, and then they have with their score, they take that and at a minimum getting a $50,000 line of credit each person. Putting that together in the business of 10 people now have $500,000 to invest in different properties. So that is something that we have together. It's exclusive only for Beyond the 750 Club members. But as this continues to grow, those members also will grow into not only just properties, but we have other main, there's different ideas that once you get into different wealth circles, that these people who have great credit and trust funds, and it's amazing when you get in a room of 10 people who have great credit and lines of credit established to it, what you can invest and be a partnership in. So That's what we have the wealth building products put together for those that become a part of the 750 Club and we get a part of the partnership. So we want to welcome you guys. I hope I didn't overwhelm you with too much information, but you want to, as I say, just to recap, secure your foundation first and foremost. Think of your children and go back to that number. Everybody has their own, what I call financial freedom number, and you know what that number is. So first thing first, make sure your credit is straight. Like I say, cash is king, but let's take care of that queen. So you want to make sure you get the free credit, get that going. That's the first QR code. And then you want to position yourself to get daily income. So how do you get that daily income? Use the scanner. Make sure you download the scanner, get that free for 30 days, and then you want to fund, get a prop firm. You want to partner with our funders so you're not using your $100. You're not using your $200. You're going to use their 15,000, their 50,000, their 100,000, their $1 million. You're going to use their funds to trade, and then you're going to split that profit, and that's how you're going to provide and furnish your house on a daily basis. And then you're going to share this with other people because now that you are part of the 750 Club, our community, you also want to share this with other people. And when you share with people, we want to make it worth your while. We want to make it beneficial to you financially because you're sharing this with others so that they can come to Sunday service and join in this as well. And as they make an income by sharing this with others, it just adds to your income as well. As like I said, our bottom line here at Beyond the 750 Club is to make sure that one, you enhance your credit score. Number two, make sure that you get the scanner for yourself so that you can position yourself to make daily bread. You want to make money every single day. I know a lot of people have businesses, they have jobs, they're doing things already. So, but everybody still wants more income. Who doesn't want more income? I mean, what's his name? Warren Buffett is still investing. He's one of the wealthiest men in the world, but he's still looking for different investment positions, right? So we want to do that same thing. So take advantage of the 30-day trial. And we have our support system set up for you 24/7. Someone will always be able to answer and address any concerns that you have. And for those that say, well, this all sounds great. Like if I got the scanner and I'm using the scanner for myself, but I really don't know like much about how to use it, Deonis, how can I tap into you? I mean, how you stated that you have a community put together, but how can I get in tune with you? What if I needed like one-on-one time with you? Then I want to introduce you to Beyond the 750 Academy. The Academy is where we have a live one-on-one where we interact for 4 weeks straight. Where we can get your questions addressed and concerns different from Sunday service because this is just an overview. This is an aerial view of the different programs. But once you have that one-on-one with us at the staff here at Beyond the 750 Club, then it's a more detailed, customized program that's set up for you. So you want to make sure you become part of the 750 Academy. And there's 3 tiers. We got from the basic all the way to the elite. And there's 3 different prices. And then once you scan the QR code, you can see which one is best for you to be a part of the Academy. So with that, guys, I definitely want to thank you for giving us your time this evening. It's very, very valuable. Like I stated at the beginning, you cannot get 1 second back of the time that you spent. I don't care where you spend it at, you cannot get a refund on your time. So we appreciate you giving us your time today. Hope something here was said that sparks something into you that says, hey, one, I definitely got to get my credit right. So I did that. I started my credit. Or if your credit is already great and you were just looking for an additional way to supplement income and you are familiar with foreign exchange or you're not familiar with foreign exchange, you can use that tool to actually learn how to make money every day using the scanner. And then you're not using your own money because you're actually going to use the prop firm where we're going to fund with your seed money and give you the money to invest with partners so that you can share in those profits as well. And not only that, we want you to share this with other people. And as they continue to come be a part of the community, you also make another supplemental income because you share the platform and you share this community with other people. So guys, with that being said, I hope we covered everything from the foundation, being the insurance, from the credit, actually getting yourself into home ownership, to the scanners where you can furnish your house And then the roof of the house where we get together, we got 750 credit scores now. Now we're forming partnerships and we're investing our money, and now we're getting passive income from different properties. We're investing in other properties as opposed to not just our house, but we're helping other people build their financial houses as well. And I hope everything was covered from the foundation to the roof. And again, my name is Deonis Sylvester. I appreciate you giving me your time this evening. And with that, guys, we are going to sign out, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks again, and I appreciate it. All right. Let me stop sharing and let me stop recording. And